Welcome back to AWS Partners Unplugged, my favorite podcast. My name is Sri Raghavan, and I'm thrilled to be joined again by my friend and co-host, Igor Alexeyev. Igor, how are you today?
Hey, Sri, great to be here. We are in a full countdown mode now. We are just weeks away from the most exciting event on AWS calendar. It's reInvent 2025.
Hey, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it is the most important event on anybody's calendar in the tech world. It is AWS reInvent 2025, and I couldn't be more excited. You're right, Igor. The conference is set for December 1st through 5th in lovely Las Vegas. And for those of you who cannot make it to Nevada, remember that there are virtual opportunities as well available for you to watch the keynotes and innovation talks live. So we're thrilled and excited to talk about some of those things today.
Here. It's such an important week for the entire community. Whether you're a first-timer or a seasoned veteran, there's always something new, especially for AWS partners and AWS marketplace sellers. The whole week is focused on grounding you in groundbreaking announcements, technical sessions, and networking opportunities to transform your business.
I think I've been to about 10 plus reInvents, and every year it gets more exciting. And all those things that you just mentioned, Igor, the announcements, the sessions, the networking opportunities, and so on are really very important. Let's dive right into what the partner experience, or what we call PEX, looks like. The AWS partner experience is specifically designed to give partners targeted content and activities to help them build innovative solutions and drive successful business outcomes. We also learn how the AWS Partner Network, APN, and AWS Marketplace can help us scale through many of the events during this conference.
Exactly. And the content this year looks heavily focused on generative AI in the agentic era. We have two keynotes we absolutely cannot miss.
That is correct. First up is Matt Garman, the CEO of AWS, who's scheduled to give his talk, the keynote talk, on Tuesday, December 6th from 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Pacific. He will share his perspective on cloud transformation, the business that we are in today, how continuous innovation is shaping the future of cloud technology, and a preview into what's coming with the AWS in the future.
Correct. For partners specifically, the Partnership Advantage keynote with Ruba Warner is the centerpiece. Ruba is a VP of AWS Worldwide Channels and Alliances. She will take the stage on Wednesday, December 3rd from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Pacific at the Venetian. Yeah, all the times are in Pacific. It's Vegas.
That's right. I've seen both these speakers as you have, and Ruba's session promises to unveil how customers are achieving extraordinary breakthroughs using the AWS Partner Network and the AWS Marketplace. We will hear first-hand experiences in how customers and partners are harnessing agents and generative AI to redefine what's possible. You'll be surprised, or you shouldn't be surprised actually, that Igor and I are talking a lot about customers, right? Because as you know, with our leadership principle, customer obsession is number one. So you will hear a lot of conversations across these keynotes and sessions about how we're impacting the lives of customers.
We should also touch on the specific tracks for our independent software vendor partners. There is a brand new track this year. This ISV track is specifically designed for software vendors building, scaling, and optimizing applications on AWS, sharing technical patterns and architectural best practices.
Igor, that's huge. As you and I have talked about, I saw some great session examples for ISVs, like learning about scaling SaaS applications with cell-based architectures. It's, I think, ISV 302, or how to launch AI agents in AWS Marketplace. Session number is ISV 314. Pi, if you want to quickly remember it.
And for our consulting partners who focus on migration, modernization, and managed services, the PX track is loaded. It's a partner experience track. You will find breakout sessions delivered by AWS experts, customers, and partners, which are the cornerstone of the experience. Topics include migration and modernization, how AWS partners help customers transform, that's PX 109, and the evolution of next generation of managed service providers, from service providers to strategic partners, PX 102. I am actually, shameless plug, I am a co-presenter in the Chalk Talk about building metadata-aware agentic systems. That's PX 403. Come and say hi if you want to talk to me in person. Chalk Talk, Sri is probably going to talk about them a little bit later. It's more interactive session where we can do whiteboarding, we can discuss things.
That's right. Igor, I'm glad you made the plug, because if you hadn't, I would have had. And I'll extend that plug for Igor's session. Igor in particular is adept at melding the technology side to the business side and talks about, again, with the customer focus. And so this Chalk Talk EX403 that Igor is presenting in is a must be at. Now we'll be there. But indeed, across these Chalk Talks, right, you can also dive deep into the technology in a highly interactive manner. And Chalk Talks typically, as Igor said, feature short lectures, and you can ask a lot of in-depth Q&A. And more importantly, these are small audience sessions, right? So everybody is given individual attention. And there are workshops as well. And workshops are a little longer. They're usually about 2.5 hours, where you work in teams to solve real-world problems. Just remember to bring your laptop.
Yes. This is very important. I've seen many people come to the hands-on sessions, which are what workshops are, and they come either with their phones, or sometimes they come with like iPads. iPads may work, but up to a point. But laptop is the best, because that's how you participate and get 100% out of the workshop. But importantly, don't forget the main expo at the Venetian. Partners have 3 key booths there to check out. The APN booth is for growth strategies, and the AWS Marketplace booth for selling and buying marketplace-based solutions, and the partner specialization booth, where you can connect with AWS vetted experts across 12 critical use cases, including FinOps, in AI security and governance. Now, let's shift gears a little bit, and let's talk about the practical side of being in Vegas. We've been both through the reInvent multiple times before. We know the energy is amazing, but it can be physically demanding.
Absolutely. And it may sound ridiculous for us to say this, but I will say this because it's important. Wear comfortable shoes. Keep in mind, a lot of these sessions, a lot of these workshops, a lot of these Chalk Talks and the Expo Hall and the partner meetings, they're all spread across multiple venues. Venetian, of course, is the main venue, but then the Las Vegas Strip has a number of other hotels where all these important sessions too will happen. So I cannot stress this enough. You might be walking an average of 10 plus miles a day. And for the first time goers, if you think this is an exaggeration, try me out, come back and tell me, sure, you're right, or tell me I'm wrong. But it's going to be long. And so seriously prioritize cushioning over style.
That's a gospel. I mean, my personal walking record for a day was set at reInvent. It was 30,000 steps. I've never done anything close to it in my other activities. Do use complimentary shuttle service if you cannot walk that far. By the way, a lot of events are in Venetian. So if you're farther away from Venetian, do use the service, and just to save your energy for networking and sessions. And you can track the shuttle in real time using AWS Events mobile app. Actually, this is super important. Do install the Events mobile app. A lot of information is there. Also, I personally want to use this opportunity, being in Vegas, to try out Zoox. I don't know if you guys know, Zoox is an Amazon self-driving taxi service. And it's launched in Vegas. I know they had a break because of Formula One competition, but they should be running. So if you have a chance, try to catch it. I'll try to catch it as well. Amazon took a different approach. It's a fully redesigned car. There's no driver, no driving wheel. I'm looking forward to trying that out, and hopefully save some time and energy for other activities.
Zoox is, I confirmed, Zoox is going to be available, The Formula One racing, I think, is done, fortunately, the day before we join, although the structures probably are still going to be.
Yeah, that's what I saw last year. They were still removing the structure. I was jogging in the morning and I see the structures
Right.
lying around. So, yeah.
Me too, and because of that, traffic has increased. Another essential piece of advice is stay connected and bring chargers for your devices, right? There are many charging ports, and I think, like last year, Amazon's also making available charging stations, which are available at the AWS partner booth in the main expo hall. And if you need a comfortable space to connect with experts while your devices are powering up, that is important to know as well, particularly as you're exchanging a lot of contact information with many of the partners and other attendees.
And don't forget to stay hydrated. This is Vegas. This is dry. Depending how you tolerate dryness, I get sometimes nosebleed. So yes, it's important to stay hydrated. Visit hydrate help stations around the Venetian campus. Every time you refill your water bottle, you're supporting a charity dedicated to building clean water system. It's a great way to help out while keeping yourself energized. And one more tip, bring lip balm.
That's right.
You will not regret it.
That's right. That's absolutely correct. For those of you who are looking to boost your careers, remember that all in-person reInvent attendees receive a 50% discount voucher valid for any AWS certification exam. And I cannot stress the importance of these because as you know, there are many, many different certifications available. If you already have your certification, you get special recognition, including access to the AWS Certified Lounge to recharge and network and all that. So greater motivation for you to get those certifications underway.
And finally, a great way to organize your week is by checking out the attendees guide. These are created by AWS ambassadors, experienced community leaders, and they provide tailored tips, strategic recommendations, and proven best practices for diverse roles. Whether you're a Cloud Alliance lead or solutions architect or sales executive, don't forget to install the app. This is important as you will be able to coordinate a lot of these activities there and your schedule. But reInvent is not just about learning. It's also about community and fun. You can participate in activities like 5K run, attend bingo after dark party, test your skills at the sports forum, or challenge fellow developers. Personally, I always bring my table tennis paddle. There is a table tennis tournament on the side. Never won, but you never know. And it's a lot of fun after a long day of talking and walking to suddenly just relax and play.
Igor, I've known you for a long time. First time I'm hearing today that you're a table tennis aficionado. That's fantastic. To Igor's point, the networking opportunities are truly unparalleled. You can build meaningful connections with innovators from around the world. It's not just about the technology, right? It's also about getting a lot of information, exchanging information about how you can make things better for your community, for your customers, for your partners. And there are many specific partner receptions. There's a Partners in the Cloud Appreciation reception, for instance, on Wednesday evening, if you're invited. And many individual partners have their own receptions and so on. And we'll be there in a few of them. Obviously, we can't do all of them. But to the extent that you're able to see Igor or me, just come by and say hi, because we'd appreciate meeting you as well.
And of course, the week culminates with the replay, which is known as the ultimate reInvent party. It's usually held outside of the exhibition venues. There'll be buses, which at least that's what was in 2024. The buses brought us to the place. I think it's, I don't know, remember the exact name of the place. Last year was Zed and
Weezer.
And also the Weezer. Yeah, Weezer, right. It was great fun.
Yeah, that's a great grand finale. The sources that you and I have spoken to and others describe replay as the ultimate reInvent party to wrap up an incredible week. Last year I was there for it, and the year before, for some reason I had to leave early. I couldn't, but I've been to others of those, and they're really fantastic. It's a huge production and a great chance to blow off some steam. We do not know who specifically this year is because they want this to be a huge surprise, and so we can't confirm who this year is, but we've been promised that it's going to be a great act this year. So to all of you, we are hoping that you'll be pleasantly surprised. That brings us to the end of our partner guide for reInvent 2025. Igor, this conference I get excited every year, but this year I'm more excited. It's going to be massive, particularly with the new focus on agentic AI and specialized partner tracks. And of course, hanging out with my friend and colleague, Igor Alexeyev.
It certainly is, Sri. It's the kind of event that feels like trying to drink from a fire hose. And it's the best possible way. Don't get drowned, don't choke. Which is why planning ahead and wearing those comfortable shoes is so crucial.
Not to mention water and getting hydrated.
Yeah.
Now, before we sign off, we usually give our listeners our personal recommendations. Today, it's kind of bittersweet in the sense that today marks the passing of a great reggae legend, Jimmy Cliff, who did a great song called I Can See Clearly Now. And that is so topical for Reinvent. It's going to be a bright, sunny day. So Jimmy Cliff and I Can See Clearly Now is my recommendation for you to hear. And it's in a great movie called Cool Runnings. It's about a Jamaican bobsled team competing for the Olympics. Imagine that. But there it is.
Very cool. From my side, I actually want to recommend a TV show. Sometimes, like you and I, Sri, we kind of feel like we are working with partners and it's complex. So the show I want to recommend is The Diplomat.
Oh, yes.
And it, if you take away the family drama, I feel like it's about us, like the PDM and the PSA, Partner Solutions Architect, Partner Development Manager. We are just, the ambassador and the chief of station. If you want to understand how we work and how we work with our partners, watch the show. It's in 3rd season right now. You can easily find it. I think it's on a popular streaming service.
Okay.
Check it out. It's awesome.
I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't seen it. But now that you mention it, I will bring it up as well. Thanks, everyone, for tuning into AWS Partners Unplugged. We look forward to connecting with all of you in Las Vegas, December 1st through 5th. Igor, let's share our email ID should they want to get in touch with us. My email ID is SVRAGH. So S as in Sam, V as in Victor, RAG as in God, H at Amazon.com. So if you'd like to send me a note, I'm happy to meet you there and talk to you.
And my email ID is IALEK at Amazon.com. See you all there.